Salute, twin. Salute, salute, salute. Let me know. Y'all on deck. Post a comment. Y'all got to get on it. This duty to retreat shit is getting crazy, y'all. Y'all see what they did to that young boy in North Carolina? They haven't even shown the video. Have they shown the video yet? I'm not even sure. Appreciate you, twins. Everything good, man. Everything Gucci. Appreciate you. You know, on the weekends, everybody was hitting me up, talking about, yo, where you at? It was good. I hope everything is all right. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate the concern. I appreciate the twins even worried about what the fuck is going on with me. That's some real shit. Like, y'all like, yo, I ain't hear from this nigga. Like, yo, he good. I'm good. On the weekends, I take my foot off the gas. On the weekends, I relax and I just relax, bro. Chill with the family. Do whatever I gotta do. Fucking around and just be cleaning up the house, running around in my drawers all day, like smoking the blunt, you feel me? Get rid of the kids. That's just my weekend vibe, y'all feel me? It's just my weekend vibe, though. Crowns up. Y'all already know what it is. What's up with y'all, though? What's good? Y'all see what's going on out there, right? Y'all see what's going on with this duty to retreat shit. Y'all see that the dudes is getting, we getting shot left and right by these police. And now because we got the cameras, everybody got their phones out, body cams. Things is changing. Things is changing. Always right over left. Don't ever forget that, you heard. Hit the share, smash the likes. Y'all already know how it is, twins. Number love to each and every one of y'all. Definitely on here, though. Tito, you already know what it is. Salute, twin. 1418. You already know. So what happened to MC? They haven't showed the I'm not sure if they showed the video footage yet, but they've been waiting on it. So I'm watching the news right now as I talk to y'all. But a young man got shot in the back by police a couple of days ago, maybe a week. It could be a week. Maybe I'm off on that. But at the end of the day, this young brother got shot in the back days ago, and they still not showing the footage. And now they saying that they're going to show the footage. They're going to show the video to the family and the lawyers. But first, they editing stuff. They cutting shit out. Think about that. They cutting shit out of a video that shows obviously something horrific, fucked up, the life of somebody getting lost. And facts, twins, like they literally, I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting to see if they showed the video footage yet, because I was following it earlier today. But they most definitely killed the man, shot him in the back, and provide no video footage of like what was the reason for them shooting him in the back. Feel me? I don't want to get into what they saying, what he was dead or accused of. I don't do those. You feel me? Because I was one of them ones that probably could have got shot in the back of like numerous of times. So I ain't gonna do those. But it's real. That's like North Carolina. I don't believe even has that rule. That's that law. That's called duty to retreat. Check it out. Hashtag that shit. Duty to retreat, man. That's how they trying to do us in these big cities and stuff. Duty to retreat. You know what's crazy, twins? Once we get the views up, I want y'all to hear what the shit says. When you Google it, bro, and you put duty to retreat in the state of New York or any state, period, that has that law, and there's a lot of them. Mercy, you already know what it is. You already know what it is, twin. All day, every day. Boom, 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 my nigga. You already know what it is, twin. VA, you always on deck. VA on deck. Brooklyn on deck. Appreciate you, twin. Ace, what's going on? Tito, I'm on here just trying to kick that shit, you feel me? I'm just trying to kick that real shit too because, yo, duty to retreat is something serious, man. Duty to retreat. Every time I say that, I get mad. Every time I say that, I get in my feelings. I ain't even gonna lie. Duty to retreat. Yeah, I wish I would, bro. Yo, shout out to all my day one. Shout out to all my real lions, all my generals, all my real men. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is. We on here on deck. That's official. That's official. That's official. I ain't never even been to North Carolina. And to have you on here and you putting me on to the movement out there, like the bros, like that's official, twin. Like, yo, let the twins know what it is, man. Lions and men. We the movement. We the movement. That's why they always got us in their mouth. When I say us, it's not me. Yeah, they're gonna use my name. Yeah, King Chulo. They're gonna use Chulo as my name, but it's not me, nigga. It's not me. It's us. It's us, bro. It's us. They got us in their mouth. You feel me? Like they really got us in their mouth right now. And that's good. That's a good thing. I'm not worried about that. Yo, you know what's funny? Wifey was worried. Wifey seen some shit some blogger was saying, and he had our name in their mouth. He bringing up Lions and Men, bringing up my name. And wifey was like, yo, I'm like, yo, relax, baby. Like, I'm not on that type of time, you feel me? Yeah, we definitely good, twin. Definitely. Wifey out there right now getting the COVID. Wifey going to get the COVID vaccination right now. Because wifey works in the medical field, so she has to, you know what I'm saying? She has to take the vaccine. So that's where wifey's at right now. She taking care of that. Shout out to my little brother. I don't know if he on here right now. Shout out to my little bro, Green Eyes. Chris. He out there in Puerto Rico right now by Yamon doing his thing. Having a good time with wifey. There's always more to what? There's always more to us, man. I'm all about moving forward, growing up. Like you gotta grow up, twins, right? Don't we have to grow up? Like I'm all about that. We have to grow up. We have to sometimes get out our box also. Like make things a little uncomfortable for yourself and then get adapted to that situation. You feel me? Like that's how like everything that I did like my whole life, like especially in prison when y'all see my stories, ain't none of that shit was comfortable until I made it comfortable. You feel me? Everything was uncomfortable. Everything was wild, weird. Everything was wild, crazy, and left when I first was dealing with all of that stuff. And then the minute I hit a switch, you know, you make it more. What's the word? I mean, realistic, to be honest, is the word. And realistically, if you're going to really do you in that type of environment, you have to hit a switch. But I learned a lot from my prison life that I could adapt to my free life. And I've been free, yo. I've been free since 2010, twins. Since 2010. After doing my last bid was 12 years, and then before that, like after spending half my life in jail, I've been free, and I plan on continually to be free. You feel me? Is that a word? Continuing? I plan on continuing to be a free man and speak that real shit to the twins, man. Speak that real shit to the Lions, man. Real talk, no cap. A lot of dudes right now got us in their mouth. A A lot of dudes. You'll smash the likes, twins. Smash the likes. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. A lot of dudes got us in their mouth right now because they know we the new wave. They looking at shit and they're like, yo. They're looking at views. They're looking at shit that I'm not even looking at or caring about. I never jumped on this shit for none of that. It just took off the way it took off. And that's another reason why a lot of these dudes is mad. Because of the way that we took off. Salute to all my lines. You already know what it is. B-Lo Shiesty. Salute, 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 twin. You already know what it is. I appreciate all of y'all. I want y'all to know that, man. I appreciate all my twins. I really do. Y'all got me kind of like focused now on doing positive shit for the twins, even though I know a lot of my stories is negative as fuck. I know my stories is negative as fuck, twins. I know. I'm talking about hurting people or people trying to hurt me. But the whole thing is that we learn from that, man. We learn from that shit. We learn from the bullshit that we went through. We learn from that, and then we move forward. You feel me? We don't move backwards. We move forwards. You feel me? Like, yo, smash the likes, twin. Smash the likes. Hit the likes up. Let's try to get these. Hit the shares. Holler at the twins. Let them know what it is. But at the end of the day, you know, you learn from the. Hold on. They talking about Breonna Taylor right now. This is live. So they talking about Breonna Taylor. Let me see what I find out. We got the AG Garland. Oh, so they doing a Breonna Taylor probe. 2 dozen shootings in Brooklyn and New York City. 28 shootings, 31 victims from Friday to Sunday in New York. 28 shootings, 31 victims over a weekend in New York. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, right? But try to compare that shit to Chicago. It ain't gonna sound as crazy. Compare that shit to Cali. It's not gonna sound as crazy. They trying to paint New York City like we out of control. New York City is out of control. We just shooting at everything. Look at the statistics for my era. Just my era. And my era is not early 90s, to be honest with y'all. It's mid-90s. Just look at the mid-90s, twin. 96, like 95 up. The body rate, the murder rate, everything was to the top, man. That shit was to the top. Y'all appreciate your Tito. Listen, I appreciate that because we are more than that. I know that for a fact. That's why I don't just do this and everything. Now that I know that we have this platform, I feel like we could do this to do more. I'm all about business. I'm all about incorporating the right things that we need to incorporate for us to further ourselves. You feel me? Let's get that money. Let's get that bag. Let's get that bag, twins. What's wrong with that? You a chef? You know what's crazy, twin? Tito, you know what's crazy? Right now, I currently reside in Jersey, literally by the beach. I'm already, like, I see they got restaurants. The restaurants are struggling. I'm already thinking about a food truck business, and providing with like some type of deliveries and going to the boardwalk and the beach and having it posted right there by the beach. I'm talking about, I'm all about business. I'm all about business. I'm all about money. I'm all about saying the truth also. Yo, I was thinking about calling that shit all type of different names. But a food truck, like where I live at, I'm literally by the boardwalk, twins. I'm like, yo, you know what? I could put something over there. We could do something, put something there, and we could actually literally, I could have somebody do deliveries from a food truck, not a restaurant, a whole big restaurant. That's a little bit different. I know things is gonna change and we're gonna get back to normal, but they're not now. They're a little bit different right now. So you got to move with the times. You got to move with the way things is gonna be. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of money in that, man. Especially now this summer. Especially now this summer. Chocha Beach, Jersey Shore, Florida, all over. It's gonna be a lot of money getting. It's gonna be a lot of opportunities to make money in all of these locations right now during the summertime, twin. And I'm with all of that. Feel me? Shout it out, salute. Face 147. You already know what it is, twin. I seen them online. I seen the bros in Ecuador online. How that whole wave started, I have no idea, but I seen them online. And I salute them also. I salute everybody that moves how they supposed to move. My real ones, you feel me? Willie Will was popping. All call outs. All call outs on man Detroit. All call outs. In jail. In prison. Not in the free world, bro. Because you got to think different. You have to have a different mindset. But all call outs are mandatory. That's a fact. Hey. What up, big Chris? What's popping? Salute, twin. You already know what it is, man. You haven't seen the what? So they got a probe into the Louisville situation with Breonna Taylor, which is good news because what they did to Breonna Taylor was crazy. How many of y'all familiar with the Breonna Taylor case? Do y'all even know what happened in the Breonna Taylor case? Like literally what happened? How that like what they did, bro? What these officers did and how they went about it after they did what they did, how they went about it after? It's crazy. It's crazy, twin. They murdered her in her bed, my nigga. They murdered her while she was in her bed. And Breonna Taylor's them cops that killed her, they free. They free, bro. They running around like it's nothing. That makes sense because it was a lot of bros that was from them countries. I remember when I was in Wyoming, for instance. Wyoming was one of them jails where I was at was really, really, really wild. And at the time, it's like you had to like really put your foot down in order to like to live, to eat. And we had a lot of clout in there. I guess that's a popular term people were familiar with. We had a lot of clout in there. The Kings had a lot of clout in a lot of certain spots during my era, you know. And at that time, like yeah, that it makes perfect sense that it was certain Ecuadorians, Salvadorians, Mexicans, yeah. If you was about that, like yeah, Kimeko, you're like Kimeko. I know Kimeko. It was a couple of them, and I forget a lot of their names. And I apologize for that. But it was, and that makes sense though, because then they end up getting deported, going to their country. Now they over there and they over here. And crazy now, think about it. Are they going by 21s? KMC, that's like it's crazy though. But as long as you king, you king. That's how I move. That's how I feel. I know a lot of kings, I know a lot of lions, ex-lions. Don't be feeling that type of vibe when I be talking that. But at the end of the day, that's how I give it up. That's how I feel like. If you bleed black and gold, the way I bleed black and gold, I don't give a fuck about your politics. You feel me? I don't care. Yeah, the Mexican, yo, bro. I never crowned nobody, but I always had a lot of youngins that was already crowned that I would snatch up and like put under my wing type shit while I was doing my bid. I'm saying, like I would have a lot. Jersey on deck. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to all my Jersey dudes, all my Jersey heads, New York heads. Shout out to all of y'all. All we gotta do right now, twin, yo, duty to retreat. If you in a state where that's the law, it's crazy. Y'all want to hear what that shit? Let me show y'all. Listen to this. Listen to this, twins. Listen to this shit, twins. Listen to this. We ain't even hit 40 yet. It's a little early, 22 o'clock, so the twins is doing their thing. But check this shit out, right? Check this shit out. I want this to play. Duty to retreat, state of New York. So check it out. Oh, I fucked it up. Hold on. So duty to retreat, twins. Look at this shit. Can y'all see this, twins? I think it's a little blurry. It's a little clear, right? Y'all can't see it, right? Let me read it, right? Thank God I know how to read, right? The bill clarifies that a person presumed to have a reasonable fear of imminent peril of death or serious bodily harm to himself or another in his home or residence. In his home or residence has no duty to retreat and is justified in using force, including deadly force, if reasonably believed. So that's in your home. So that's when you chase him outside that door. But you get into a fight anywhere, any altercation, anywhere, outside your residence, anywhere, a bar, McDonald's, the beach, the pool, anywhere, the club, anywhere we go, you get into a fight with somebody. Let's say somebody want to rob me, right? They're like, yo, I like that nigga chain. It happens, twin. So if I go anywhere with my shit on, I know. It's always wolves everywhere. I know that. There's always lions everywhere. I know that. So I move accordingly. But let's assume somebody does like, yo, they hungry. They're looking at me like a Vic. And they run down on me. They run down on me, twin. I defend myself. They run down on me. I defend myself. And I end up hurting one of them. I go to jail. And then with the fucking felonies that I got on my jacket, nigga, they're going to try to bury me because it's like everybody knows the system is rigged, one-sided, twin. Like, everybody, we know that. We know that already, bro. We know that. Yeah, anybody, the IG is, I'm about to put the IG on. Anybody want to follow me on Instagram? It's John J 748. John J 748. Y'all gonna see the Lions and Men emblem off the rip. I mean, it was a personal page. Now I changed it, and it's just straight Lions and Men, but it's under John J 748. There you go, right there. I just posted it on the comments. Smash the likes, twin. Smash the likes. If y'all rocking with me, smash the likes if you're not rocking with me. Just be a real one, you heard? It doesn't really matter. Duty to retreat is the topic, though. So it is your duty to retreat if you get into a physical altercation with somebody. And not even if you feel, so they don't really get into like, if you get into a fight with somebody or somebody's trying to rob you, it's your job to run. If somebody disrespects you and put hands on you, it's your job to run. Somebody does anything like that to a real man, Who's running? But that's a law. Feel me? A legit law. Mike Velez. I'm gonna use your words and just I'm gonna switch them up a little bit. But yeah, like basically to demasculate a man. The law is to demasculate a man. Like, how you gonna tell us it's my job to run? This is a real law, twins. Like, y'all can Google it, man. I'm not on here freestyling. I'm not on here just talking to talk. I'm on here keeping it a buck with y'all. Like, at the end of the day, duty to retreat is the legit, real law that basically stipulates that if you get into any physical altercation outside of your house or your residence, outside of that, somebody invades your residence, you have the right to defend yourself. I think even in New York, to the death, as long as they in your house. But the minute they leave, if you get into any incident outside of your house, which is crazy because guess what, man? The majority of the shit that happens doesn't happen in your house, man. The majority of the confrontations and the conflicts that people have is always outside of their house, not inside. It's after you leave in the club, after you leave in the bar, after you leave in the game, after you leave in the movie, after you leave in the dinner. Like, it's all after that. After you don't have some drinks in your system. Yo, salute the King Copa. What you Yo, it's fact. Yeah, so what's the law for that? I need to find out. So you got asthma, you can't run. What are you supposed to do? I never even thought of no shit like that. So for those that can't run because of medical conditions and you defending yourself, you still getting your boost smoke. Smash the lights, twin. That's real talk. That's real talk. Salute, twin. I like that. That was real talk. So if you got a gun in Walmart and you in New York, first of all, like what Walmarts are in New York, I don't even know if they open up Walmarts in New York because I know that was a big issue. But if you go into a Walmart and you get into a fight, yeah, like that. Like, all right, so for you bringing that up, the only one that pops up into my head is that nigga, the rapper, what's his name, the baby, right? Little baby, no, the baby caught a body, right? Because dudes, or two bodies, because dudes was like harassing him in the Walmart because he had his little jewelry on. He was But guess what? Guess what state he was in? He was not in a state where it was duty to retreat. He was in a state where it's staying your ground. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was not in New York. He was not in New Jersey. He was not in Philly. He was not in Cali. He was not in none of them states. He was somewhere down south. A lot of down south laws is way more easier for dudes to arm up. Let's keep it a buck. Way more easier, twin. Yeah, he was in the state duty to put that work in. And he did. He defended himself and he ended up killing these dudes. And I believe he even had his shorty around him at the time. Yeah. Uh, that is how it should be because that's what we doing. Like we always gotta keep our foot on the gas when it comes to that. I'm on a live right now, tweet. Uh, we always gotta be, yo, bro. Let me know anybody. I could Google it, right? What state was that? That the baby caught that body at, or them bodies at? I think he caught like two bodies, one body, but it was dudes that was pursuing him, and he's looking at these bozos like, yo, these dudes is really following me, and he's strapped up. That's like me moving around Walmart in New Jersey. I don't believe they got any Walmarts in New York or big type of plazas like that in New York. Do they? I don't know no fucking Walmart in New York City, bro. But I know that we do. Like if let's a plaza. Yeah, but you know what? If you getting followed around in a plaza in New York, let's say 161 Plaza, and we just moving around and you getting a funny vibe. And shit pop off because dudes is trying to rob you, maybe pull out a strap, and you pull out a strap. You kill them, you going to jail, bro. You going to jail, man. That's the law. You going to jail. Smash the likes, twins. Smash the likes. Smash the likes, twins. 1418. Alexis Martinez, you already know what it is. 1418. Nothing but love, nothing but love. Lions and men on deck. Green, no. Nigga, he was not in New York. Hell no, he was in New York. And he was not in New York when that shit happened. And if he was, boy, hold on. I'm saying, yo, out here, yo, you already know what it is. Okay, I see you. The white bull terror. Appreciate you, twin. You already know what it is. I see you stay on deck. That's a fact. I mean, listen, I never listen. Me personally, Newberg on deck. I already see. Yo, I never was like a drug dealer. I was a stick-up kid. That was my hustle. I was doing everything from strong arm robberies to armed robberies to home invasions to leaving motherfuckers in the back of a trunk of a car for like a whole day. Like that was my life. That was like I literally was doing that shit. That's why I was always I was in trouble, in jail a lot. But I get what you're saying though, but that's why we gotta change a lot of the rules and regulations and the laws that we can. What's going on? I see you, Paris. What's popping? Salute, salute, salute. Appreciate you, twin. Appreciate you. Yo, Israel. Appreciate all the work that you've been sending me, all the artwork, bro. Appreciate you. Definitely one of my day ones, real lion. And I appreciate you a lot, man. I seen a lot of the stuff that you sent me, and I'm still like figuring out how I wanna like really wanna do it. Cause I'm really about to start promoting the Lions and Men brand real hard on here. Smash the likes, man. Smash the like button, twin. Smash the likes, man. Hit the likes. My IG is John J748. John J748. John J748. Y'all can tell once I go on my Instagram that right now my Instagram is literally just focused to like Lions and Men. I tried to change. I ain't changed the name. I'm leaving the name John J, but the emblem you gonna see is Lions and Men. Like it's a Lions and Men account. So that's my Instagram, John J748. Facts. I did. I got a couple. I got a couple people sent me. I ain't gonna lie. See, I already know what it is. You know what, man? Hey, what's going on, bro? My little bro on deck on Paris's account. My name Paris. Salute to my twin. It's my little bro. He out there in Puerto Rico doing his thing. Salute, twin. Salute, salute, salute. Appreciate the love and support. Yeah, I got a lot of the images y'all sent me. I got a lot of the I'm trying to put something on the hats and the shirts. We're gonna do some big things. We're gonna definitely do it. JR, you already know what it is. Salute, twin. Salute to all y'all. Duty to retreat. It's your duty to retreat before you even feeling like you getting your ass whipped. Like, damn, at least give a motherfucker the option to run after he feeling like he getting washed up. Like, yo, damn, I ain't gonna win this one. Let me dip off. I gotta go. It's too many of them. Or he just doing too much. Let me dump. Nah, they're not doing that. It's the law. Duty to retreat. I don't give a fuck. They said it's your duty to retreat. Yo, hold on. My phone is charging. It is your duty to retreat before the problem even escalates. So they saying if me and you was having a confrontation, the minute that is about to go like this, I'm supposed to be going like this. That's a law for New York, bro. And then y'all ask me why so many people in jail in New York. And don't just say because it's a bunch of random dudes. Like, bro, come on, man. How is that a law? That's your duty. You feel me? Like, who does that? Who gets into a fight or who is about to get robbed or who, and then you gotta run, and that's your law. It's the law, so you gotta do that. And if you don't do that, when you do get booked or you do get locked up, they don't want to hear about. Well, this is how it happened, and this is what happened. At the end of the day, the law says the minute before it escalated, you should have ran like a bitch. That's what the law says. The minute you feel that it's going to escalate, that it may potentially get violent, you need to run. Nah, I'm out. Wait, bye. The fuck? Who lives like that? Like, listen, I never even knew this law existed, bro, until literally months ago. And this has been a law in New York forever, bro. That's the crazy shit, bro. Forever. It's been duty to retreat. That's why you got so many of us that was in prison. That was black and brown. Close that door, Kent. You feel me? There's no loophole in New York. I don't know about New Jersey, but if there's no loophole, because I believe in order for it to be a loophole, they have to have a what's the proper phrase is when you're defending yourself. So if I'm defending myself and I'm hurting somebody or I hurt somebody, is because I was defending myself. Like, there's no justification for homicides in New York and New Jersey either. So there's no stand your ground law in New York or New Jersey. So it's like you can't stand your ground. You understand that shit? Let that shit sink in. You cannot stand your ground legally, bro. You cannot. That's crazy as it sounds. I'm not lying to y'all, bro. 100% facts. I'm not lying to y'all. Facts. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the love. Hit the like, smash the likes, twins. Hit the shares. Let the twins know what's going on. All I'm doing right now, telling y'all what's going on, right? And as I'm looking at the news right now, this is what they're saying. Look at what I'm looking at right now. The U.S. crime is raising amid what's going on right now. So amid the like how they trying to say the defund the police. Listen, I'm not saying don't defund the police, bro. Just get the right police, man. You know how low the bar is for the cops? Anyway, I don't care what state. You know how low the bar is to be a fucking police? You just got to know how to read and write. Maybe have a year in college of some type of legal experience, criminal justice experience. You don't got to have a degree, but you could be a cop. You know what the bar is to be a sheriff? Even smaller. You know what to be a deputy? A sheriff could deputize me right now. An ex-convicted felon. And I could be a deputy. I could be deputized. And I could be running around here, but guess what? I can't run around with a gun though. Because of them felonies that I done got, or that Rikers Island shit, or that upstate shit that I was doing while I was doing my bid and I was lost in the source. I can still be a cop. I can't have no gun insurance. That shit's crazy, right? That's true facts, though. It's all true facts, twin. Nah, you know what it is? It's not about defunding the police, man. It's about training them properly. How you got somebody that's supposed to save me, help me, protect me, but the only thing, the minute that he's threatened, that cop, he or she is threatened, the only thing that they know how to do is empty out a clip. How you training them? They don't know how to disarm nobody, bro. How we not giving every cop in New York City that has to deal with the biggest population Navy SEAL training them? Why not? Why not? Give me one reason why not. Why we just can't train them properly? You know how easy it'd be for a cop to roll up on the spot and it's getting a little hot. They don't want to kill them, even if they white. They white officer. He in the black community and it's hostile. But he's trained that he knows that once he gets close enough, he could disarm the perpetrator. He could disarm the individual, subdue him, cuff him without emptying out a clip and taking a life. That's all I'm saying. It's proper training, bro. Let me tell you how the Kings was moving. My Kings, anywhere I was at. This is how we was moving. Anytime I went to take a shower, no homo. I was never by myself. Anytime I went to commissary, not by myself. Mess hall, not by myself. You know why? Because our training, even though this is jail shit, our training was we don't leave you alone by yourself, man. We at war. We know people hate. We know people put hits out. We're not giving people the opportunity, man. We was very militant minded, very militant. And it was like routine. I'm in the shower, taking the shower, another bro probably taking the shower, and there's another bro outside the shower waiting till we done. Because ain't nobody going in there until we done. Or unless they they peoples, or get a little past. So, but at the end of the day, that's literally how I lived my whole life in prison, in every spot that I was at. Like I had nobody was by themselves, bro. You was in the yard. I don't want no bros by themselves. Especially when the numbers flipped on us. I don't want no bros by themselves. Every bro's gonna have somebody with them. I don't give a fuck where you going. You going to the bathroom? Yo, go with this nigga. Yo, bros used to go. Yo, I'm about to go see. I'm about to go holler at Blase Blah. See if I get some sticks. Sticks is blood. I want to get some blood. I'm about to go holler at Blase Blah. Boom, boom. He dips off. I'm like, yo, go with Chris. Go with this nigga. June, go with him. Nobody by themselves, man. And that's how I did my whole bid, bro. That's how I did my whole bid, man. Security is real, man, but you gotta move real right. Niggas talking about they was moving real right. Yeah, y'all was moving real right. Where y'all moving? Like, now I don't want to go as far as saying we don't need no police. Because you know why we need police? Because if, let's say, for example, I'm not home in my house, I cannot protect my castle because I'm out. I'm at work. I'm getting money. It doesn't matter where I'm at, but I'm out, and it's just wifey and my cubs. Yeah, gun in the house. That's a fact. Dog in the house. That's a fact. Those are security options right there. That's all protectiveness. That's all going to stop a lot of things from happening. Them two things right there, gun and the dog. And I'm not talking about no little fucking shih tzu that a lot of these chicks around. I'm talking about a dog. It don't even have to be a pit, bro. Like German Shepherd, Rottweiler. Those two protections right there, they can help a lot. But if you don't got those two options, and it's just me, the man of the house is the option, and I'm gone, I want my wife to be able to have access to the offices and be able to be like 911, I need some help. Now, she fucking around and call me first before she called the cops. But I still want her to have that option, to have them there before I could get there. You feel me? So I just want the ones that pull up is properly trained. Don't go up in there, lighting shit up. Do your job correctly. You feel me? If it's a domestic violence dispute between me and somebody, or a woman, or my wife, damn, bro, I'm not beating no woman up, bro. I don't do those. But I'm very, I ain't gonna lie. I really don't tone down at all when confronted with authority or supposed authority or police. I don't. And it's bad. That's maybe a bad thing that I do. But if a cop talks to me, I talk to him the same way I'm talking to anybody else. I don't talk to him no differently. Hey, officer, how you doing? No. I say, officer, what do you want? How can I help you? That's what I don't talk to them. I don't kiss ass when it comes to police at all, bro. Like I got pulled over plenty of times, whether I was driving or passenger seat, and I don't give a fuck. I even make jokes like, "Yo, do I gotta put my hands up? Cause I don't want to get shot. Don't be an asshole." Well, I am an asshole. I'm an asshole, and I'm a dick. I apologize for that. I am, but I don't advise that for everybody either. That's just me. That's just me. That's me. And that's the type of energy that I basically be on when it comes to that type of situation. I wouldn't promote it for anybody else to talk or to move the way they're out, talk and move. I would say just be yourself. Always try to diffuse the situation. But it's been numerous occasions where I wouldn't try to infuse the situation, but I would literally just. I'm just different. I don't know. I guess maybe because of all that time that I did in jail and having to deal with people that felt that there was like authority figures over me, and they had the authority to tell me what to do, made me just like deal with them the same way and talk to them like there was no fucking different. And they wasn't special. So that's basically the type of time I was on. We need the right ones. Yo, listen, militias is something that shout out to my boy Cash. Cash, the fix for New York. If y'all into the politics, y'all into the learning on how to arm up. I follow him on the gram, follow me. Plus he got a blog, and everything about what he's talking about is political and basically arming up and militia type mentality. He's a constitutionalist, meaning libertarian, like libertarians are constitutionalists. Do you, man? Hey, go do you, twin. Have fun, bro. Send some pictures, you heard? So at the end of the day, I just want y'all to understand how it is, man. Where we moving, how this shit is going. Like, they're not making it easier. They're not making it easier, but we can't make it harder. You feel me? They're not making it easier, but we can't make it harder. We just gotta focus up, get the right ones in tune, the right ones in office, in a position to change a lot of things, and we'll be able to change them. All right, so I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna get a little. All right, all right. Kings move like kings, man. You take care of your castle, you take care of your cubs. That's how we move. Nah, yo, shout out to Cash. He ain't slacking. He's doing his thing. He on it. Salute to Cash. Salute to a lot of the twins. Salute to Real Pain with Latin Spit. Dudes is telling me, right? Chulo, you need to charge dudes when I say dudes' names out my mouth. I'm not on that type of time. I'm gonna eat regardless, but I'm not on that type of time. I want to do things properly, accordingly. You know, I'm not on here just trying to like. I mean, who doesn't want to get rich? You feel me? Like everybody want money, but that's not like how this started. I didn't start here. I'm like, yo, I'm about to wait. Wow, I'm about to make wow money on YouTube, talking my Latin King shit. I'm about to get rich, bro. I ain't think like that, and I'm still not thinking like that. I'm thinking about securing stuff. You feel me? Securing the fam, securing lines and men. I'm not thinking about just getting. I'm good. Yo, listen. I ain't gotta have a mansion to be happy, bro. Would I be happy with the mansion? Yes. Would I be happy without the mansion? Yes. Salute, Puerto Rico on deck. My little bro out there right now, thinking Bayamon, San Juan, and all that. Puerto Rico, he got it.
Not the P and leave. You hear me?
Oh, baby. You already know what it is, twins. What? Go see how the kids.
Oh, so you ain't gonna say bye?
What you said?
You real whack.
Baby, what happened?
I was doing like this, and you
I ain't
acting like
see
you can't
you.
get up.
Wifey mad at me because I ain't give her a kiss just now.
Love y'all. See y'all later.
Police need better training. Facts. You need to pick police. I gotta try to stop talking as you need to pick police that's not soft. You feel me? And it's kind of hard to sometimes you gotta test them. And I think that's how you gotta train the police. You gotta test them, man. See how they're gonna react when they have those type of situations that happen in front of them. See how they're gonna react if they got somebody coming at them with a razor blade or they coming at them with a knife. See how they're gonna react when somebody's coming at them with a gun. But shit, recognize if the gun is real or fake. You gotta train them properly. Like, yo, it's a lot of ways that we could like big up the police, because I'm not somebody that's saying we don't need police. I'm not saying that we don't need our own private militias either. If we're gonna secure our own communities, but we gotta do it right, bro. We can't have a bunch of weirdos running around doing weird shit.
Don't do me.
I was talking. I'm waiting for Ralphie to come through. He gonna come through after work.
See you later.
No, Navy SEALs do not. Navy SEALs train to kill when they have to. Navy SEALs train to disarm. They train to move in silence. They train to do a lot more than just that. Yeah, obviously they train to kill. So are the cops, bro. The cops train to kill, man. The minute you tell an officer if he feels threatened, you pull out your arm, you pull out your firearm. They don't tell you shoot one bullet. They tell you just shoot, bro. They don't do that with the Marines. Navy SEALs is not emptying out a clip. They don't even want to waste bullets, bro. Every bullet counts, my nigga. Every bullet counts. Every bullet counts. And that's the type of training that they need. Yeah, we got to do that, man. We got to move militant because we all militant. Like, it's all about us. We the only ones that's going to be able to protect our own families. We're going to be the only ones that's going to really be able to make any type of change. We're the ones that's still repopulating the population, bro. We're still having kids. And we're still doing us. Yeah, twins. I had to jump on this live and just touch up on certain things. See, right now we got a lot of things going on in Louisville with the Department of Justice thing with Breonna Taylor. We got what's going on in North Carolina with that young black man. They got shot in the back. We just finished coming off this George Floyd trial, and we got yo. Let me touch on the George Floyd before I end this live. Let me touch up on the George Floyd results, like, the verdict and everything that happened. I don't know what the sentence is going to be to this man, the cop, but I promise you he ain't going to spend the rest of the time of his life in jail. Because the majority of his time is going to be in PC, so he ain't going to get in trouble. He's going to probably do 25 to life. Out of 25 to life, he's going to do 85% of that and be available for parole. That's just a fact. So he'll be available for parole in like 15 years. So this dude, he did what he did. He probably only going to do 15 years, depending on, unless they just give him life in jail, which I don't know all the rules and regulations and the laws like for that state. But he's not going to spend the rest of his life in jail, but he took a life. And you know the only reason why he got convicted, twins? Let me hear what y'all say in the comments. Blow up the comments. Why is the only reason that he got convicted? Why? Why is it? Why is it that he's the scapegoat right now? Not the scapegoat, but kinda. Why? Y'all know why? The only reason that white officer got convicted of killing that black man? Y'all know why, right? White Boo Terror got it on deck. It's because they saw it, bro. They literally, everybody saw it for the first time. For the first time since Rodney King. Rodney King get killed. He got the brakes beat off of him. And none of them cops did any time for that. And for those of y'all, if y'all any youngins, y'all know about Rodney King, Google that, Rodney King. That's California. And that was videotape. They didn't even have cell phones back then. This is 94, bro. That was like a literal camcorder videotape. Beating the brakes off Rodney King. All type of sticks and feet. They did him dirty. Nobody got convicted. This officer finally gets convicted. The only reason he's going to jail is because of the video footage that was taken. Think about that shit, twins. Think about it, twins. It takes a video footage of somebody with their knee on the back of another man's neck for like 9 minutes and better to finally convict an officer, a cop, for doing that shit. Now think about all the ones that wasn't videotaped. Think about all the ones that wasn't videotaped. Do we even have any idea how many black and brown, even white? I can't just sit here. Yo, listen, cops, I want to try to put the shit in its proper perspective. I'm not saying all cops are racist, but I am saying that all cops are only about cops. Period. So they basically gang members. They don't give a fuck about nobody else but what they rep. They bleed blue. It doesn't matter you black, you Chinese, you white, you Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Colombian, it doesn't matter. You a cop, you are a cop. You're a police officer, you are a police officer. You're not a civilian. You're not black, you're not white, you're not brown. You are a cop. So in totality, the whole police force, I guess if you want to say like they systemic racism, they try to say it doesn't exist. Yeah, it does, bro. Because the minute I turn it, I'm not just me from Puerto Rico and the Bronx. No, I'm a cop now, and that changes everything, twin. That doesn't matter if he had fentanyl in his system or not, twin. What the hell you talking about? Like that doesn't matter. So if I get high on a bag of dope, or I get high on some bud, or I pop a pill or perk or whatever, when I get into an altercation with the police and they put their knee on the back of my neck, like, come on, man, you can do way better than that. That's why he got convicted, because what you just said doesn't add up, man. It was a video, man. It was a video that convicted that cop, man. Nothing else. If there wasn't no video, let me ask y'all, if there wasn't no video, do y'all really think that George Floyd would have got any type of justice? If there wasn't no video showing that he had somebody's knee on the back of his head, he was cuffed behind his back, and he was literally saying it, I can't breathe. Yo, bro, I put myself in his shoes when I seen that video the first time. And it fucked my head up, bro, because I literally could see myself dying just like that. I can't move. I can't move. I'm helpless, bro. And I'm telling them I can't breathe. And he in there with his hands in his pocket on the back of my neck like it's nothing. That's how the majority, let me not say the majority. Let me say the majority of correction officers think like that. They don't give a fuck about us, especially all the ones upstate. None of them crackers give a fuck. I be trying to censor myself sometimes when I talk, but then it's like sometimes I just can't help. I can't do it because it's like I ain't trying to protect these dudes. I'm like, I be trying my best sometimes not to talk all crazy because I know that things could get, you know, they could get some of my videos and be like, yo, look at what he says, like, and take it out of context. So I try to keep it all in its proper context. But at the end of the day, imagine how many people like, they get killed by law enforcement, by correction officers. But there was no video. And because of that, they could continue doing this shit for years and years and years. The ones that's training them, I may not be a racist, right? I may not. But now I'm getting trained by somebody that has a whole different mindset about me, and he's my boss. He's my authority figure. He's my big homie. You want to listen to your big homie. You understand what I'm saying? You want to listen to your big homie. So if your big homie is a fucking racist ass cop, even if you fucking black and you getting trained by a white cop, he ain't gonna say no nigga and none of that crazy shit. But he's gonna train you to say, no, you're not black. You're not Spanish. You're not this. You are a police officer. And that's the problem right there. It's one of the biggest problems. I'm not telling anybody to break the law. But the one thing that I do know and one thing that I learned, and I talked about this, I'm going to end it on this one, Swin. Smash the like, Swins. See what's going on. I'm going to say this, right, Twins, before I end this, right? And this is like, I said this before. And I feel like it's the realest shit that I could ever say to any of y'all. And it's like a fact. And I know I said this before. Some people don't respect nothing but violence. There's no way that you could dissuade them from having their belief systems or thinking what they thinking or feeling how they feeling till you slap dog shit out them one time. And now they like, why did he do that? Some people need to get hurt. Like, damn, I don't want to promote violence. I'm not promoting violence. All I'm saying is that certain people in our world don't respect nothing but violence. And for those people that don't respect nothing but violence are the ones that we have to be fair. We have to keep the same energy, bro. Because if you don't, we're losing. You feel me? Like those ones that need that type of treatment need that treatment in order to at least get them out a box. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll make them go more harder against you. But then you know what? At the same time, now they know that if they move, they better move right. Because if not, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. So a lot of dudes, I realized, like, you see, I'm going to give y'all a quick story real quick. Before I bang this shit, right? So I was in Franklin, I think, at this time. I was in Franklin Correctional Facility. I was on what you call loss of respect. I used to call it loss of respect. I was on the ticket. I was on key block. I was not supposed to leave on the confines of my cubicle area because I wasn't in the max at this time. I could not leave the cube. So because of whatever ticket I had, I don't forget what it was. So I left my cube. It was a different CEO that was working. It wasn't a steady officer. So I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of this shit, bust some move, trying to get the bag. So that's what I did. When they call programs, even though I was a porter in that unit, I dipped out. On the way back. The officer that was there, unbeknownst to me, he was an officer that worked in the box in Franklin, in one of the 200 boxes in the box. So that was his steady post. So he was already he was a vet. I didn't know. So now I'm coming back. This motherfucker got the clipboard. He's checking. I'm like, oh shit, it's going down. I'm like, damn. I see him at the fucking front of the unit. I gotta tell him my name because he's checking motherfuckers' names in and checking motherfuckers out. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And I come in. He's like, name. I'm like, yo, but I tell him my name. He's like, yo, ain't you supposed? He automatically knew I was on some suspect shit. I hit him in the head with some bullshit about whatever. I forgot. Whatever. I don't even remember what I told him. He wasn't stupid. So you know what the CEO did? Go to your fucking cube. He talked this little slick shit. I went to my cube. He gets on the walkie. He starts calling the sergeant. He's like, yo, I got somebody that was on loss of recreation that just finished coming back from the walkway and blah, 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 blah. And I'm hearing them. It's not like these got these fucking walkie-talkies on mute. I can hear the whole shit. So I'm already getting, you know what I'm doing? I'm going to the bathroom. I got the bag. I'm like, damn, I'm about to go to the box now. So I'm getting ready to go to the box. I'm like, damn, man. All I was trying to do was get some bud, bro. I just wanted to smoke some weed. I had a new officer there. I ain't know this nigga was a vet like that, right? So he ends up calling his boys from the box and all that. You know what they do? They call me to the school floor. I go to the school floor. Twins. They got a little office in there. I go into the little office. It's a sergeant and 2 COs in there. They're like, yo, sit down. I'm like, yo, I'll sit down. I'm not cuffed or nothing because they asked for me to go over there. They're like, yo, go over here. So when I get there, I already see what it is. They trying to muscle me. They trying to scare me. At this time, I had too much. I had enough. I was a vet. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm in there. I already done hit the switch in my head that I'm going to the box. No matter what, I'm going to the box. That's what I told myself the whole time. I'm going to the box. It's over. Because I wasn't supposed to be out the unit. I was out the unit. They caught me coming back into the unit, and I was supposed to be in my cube on lockdown, basically. Like, you know, I was supposed to be on lockdown for like, I think like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever the fuck it was. But I wasn't. I was out and about like it was nothing. So they sent me to the sergeant and these 2 officers, whatever, in there. One of the motherfuckers, like, that nigga look like he's a cheeseburger away from a heart attack. And then they got the old head with the fucking old, this motherfucker got the gray mustache with the looking like, what's his name? Yosemite Sam. Like, I'm talking about, these dudes is the worst of the worst. Like, they racist as fuck. I think that's Malone County, right? So anyway, I'm in there with them, right? And I'm gonna end it on this one, right? So the sergeant like, yo, what the fuck is you doing outside your block? Why was you running around outside? I'm like, yo, I didn't, yo, bro. I didn't do nothing but this. He asked me all those questions, and after he finished talking, I said, yo, listen, sergeant, at the end of the day, I was out. Y'all caught me. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do. I got to do what I got to do. At the end of the day, I'm not going to make your job easier, though. Oh, you think you were tough? I'm not saying I'm tough. I'm just saying I know what it is, man. You can look at my ID number. It's an 01. And I think this shit was like happened like in 07 or 08 or whatever. Yeah, it was years later. I already done had like 7 years out. I've been doing this shit for a minute already. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I don't know why y'all got me in here, but I'm not telling you nothing other than if I have to go to the box, then that's where I go. He's like, oh, you think you fucking tough? You want to go to the box? You want to go box? I said, I didn't say I want to go to the box. I said, if I have to go to the box, then that's where I go. The fat motherfucker that looked like he was a cheeseburger away from a heart attack, he jump up and try to grab me. He grabbed me by my shoulders and shit, like, because I was sitting down. He grabbed me by my shoulders and he pushed me on the wall. I took that. I held it down. He threw me on the wall. And I told him in your face, I said, your next move, I'm going to react to. I'm not reacting to nothing right now. But if you do anything else, and I can't say exact words what I was saying, but I basically let him know, like, yo, listen, you do anything else, I'm responding. I'm going to fight, bro. I'm doing like, fuck that. Y'all not going to be in here beating me up. Nigga, I'm going to get it popping. It was one fat motherfucker. He probably could have sat on my ass and killed me. But then I had these 2 other older, I didn't care. Because I knew I wasn't telling them nothing, and y'all got me in here for nothing. I'm like, yo, I got caught. Then they go. I'm the type of dude, you get caught, let's go. I'm going to do my time. So when I said that, the fat dude got even more mad. I talked some more shit. I'm like, yo, it's on you. You make the next move. Because I would have, yo, he was fat as fuck. His only option was falling on me. If he ain't fall on me, I would have had his face looking crazy. And then the other officer, though, it was 2 of them. The other one, you know, he was right there also trying to lean in on the nigga. But I wasn't even, it was the fat one I was worried about. But you know what? The sergeant was like, you know what? Let him go. He called the CO that initially started all this shit because he caught me coming in. He called the CO. He's like, yo, listen, man. Yeah. Hey, Billy. Yeah, we got Bobby over here, but doesn't look like what do you want to do? I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work. He really acts like he don't care. They sent me to the box, bro. They sent me to the box. I ended up getting sent back to my house first, though. Go back to your house. Go back to your unit. And we're gonna take it from there. We see that, you know, they pulling my shit up. They pulling my tickets up. They seen that I done did stuff. I've been accused of stuff. I'm a known lane king throughout the state. I mean, they see stuff on their shit. They see what it is, and they see the energy I'm giving them. And basically, I end up getting sent back to my house. And when I got sent back to my house, I already knew I was going to the box. I'm like, yo, because the CO that was there that I did that shit on while I was on Lost Rec, he was a respected correction officer around among them COs there. And he was a steady in the box, the same box that I was on my way to. They wasn't telling me that, but I knew I was. The moral of the story is this, man. Real niggas do real shit all the time, man. All the time. Not just when people are around, bro. Not when you got 30 dudes behind you, 30 homies behind you, 30 kings behind you, 100 kings behind you. Nah. When you by your fucking self, when you by yourself and you dolo, just you. That's when you know that you're moving real right. In my opinion, at least. In my opinion. In my opinion, that's when you know you real right. Because you don't care, man. You're not trying to make a movie to prove anything. Bro, I would have got washed up in there. The shit would have popped off in that with them COs. I had a sergeant and 2 COs on me. I know I would have hurt somebody. Somebody was getting hurt. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe I was hurting somebody. I probably would have got the shit end of the stick. But at the end of the day, who would have known about that? Nobody. It's not like that shit is live on camera. I'm not doing that the grandstand. I'm not doing that because I got a bunch of dudes behind watching like, yo, Chulo's in there. Yo, look, let's see what he do. Oh, he on live. Nah, nigga, there's no lives in jail, bro. I just talk to them the same way I talk to everybody. I'm like, yo, listen, you ain't getting shit from me, so you basically wasting your time. Do what you gotta do type shit is basically what I was telling them. I ended up going to the box. I ain't gonna lie, because I violated like the ticket that I was on. But I went back to population. I went back to the box. I had to do 30. I did 30 days in the box, and they kicked me back to population. The sergeant knew who I was. Them COs that was there knew who I was. And after that, they had their eyes on me. They put me on all type of SRG shit because they just knew that they felt I was just somebody that was like they had to keep their eyes on, which was true. But at the end of the day, blessings to all my twins. Y'all already know what it is. I'm about to jump off this live. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Lions and men. Salute to all my generals, all my lines, all my real men. Nothing but love for all my day ones. On the weekends, if y'all don't see me post nothing, it's just because I'm on my weekend. On the weekends, I relax. But I got something for y'all Monday through Friday. That's a fact. Y'all already know what it is, man. 1418. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all twins. Peace.